Hello, everybody. Welcome to another book chat by the Youth Services Department here at the Amherst Public Library. And we're going to start out with a picture book called The Rock from the Sky by John Clausen. And when you're reading this book, you're going to have to be aware that there is a rock falling from the sky. So maybe you can warn Mr. Turtle and Mr. Armadillo of what's coming up by reading The Rock from the Sky by John Clausen. And then we're going to move on to some car racing. Isn't that a big deal coming up with Memorial Day weekend? If you're a NASCAR fan, we love Race Cars by Catherine Lewis. You can learn a lot about race cars. If you're watching it on TV or lucky enough to go to a race, let's see what you can learn. Vroom, vroom, race cars zoom around a track. Fastest one wins. Bet you knew that part. Drivers race many kinds of cars. Stock cars look like regular cars. Open wheel cars are low to the ground, and the driver sits in an open pit. Then it's going to ask you right here, how are stock cars different from open wheel cars? Well, you just learned that. Those cars look like regular cars, and these cars are open wheel and low to the ground. Race cars have powerful engines. Some engines run on gasoline, and some run partly on electricity. Most race cars' engines are very, very loud. Come find out more things about We Love Race Cars, Catherine Lewis. As long as you're in your mode of learning race cars, there's always a Daytona 500 books. STEM in the Daytona 500. This has so much information in it. Someone might have to read it all to you. It tells you all about the International Speedway, all about the crashes. Come and check out STEM in the Daytona 500. This is by Marnie Ventura. And then another famous person, Tim Tebow, who doesn't know Tim Tebow, wrote Bronco and Friends, A Party to Remember. This is a great book. All about a party that you had to have a puzzle piece in order to go. Wake up, Squirrel shrieked. The party is tonight. Do you have your puzzle piece? Bronco squinted, one eye open. I've got mine. Bronco patted the soft grass. Where are my glasses? He said. Suddenly he remembered something important. Days earlier he received a card. Why don't you check this book out and see what the card said? And does Bronco get to go to the party? Come and read A Party to Remember by Tim Tebow. And speaking of fun things to do, we've got Bubbles Up. And boy, is the weather turning nice. It's been pretty darn hot lately. This is by Jacqueline Davies. And it tells all the fun things you do when you're in a big swimming pool. Bubbles up, plunge, under, under. Bubbles up, mouth bubbles, nose bubbles, ear bubbles, rear bubbles. Bubbles full of color, full of sun, light as butterflies, till up they rise. Everybody's probably looking forward to Memorial Day weekend when all the pools open. Then you can do this. You can burst through and surface like a porpoise, shoot like a rocket ship, zoom like a car. You are a star. Come and bubbles up with Jacqueline Davies. Since we're getting close to Memorial Day, why don't we tribute this little book called Little Marine? It's part of a series, the Little Marines, Little Military series. We also have Air Force pilots. We have Army soldiers. This one here is so cute. A Marine's uniform is well known, especially the dress blues. A Marine can wear different types of hats, both on and off duty. Who knew all that? Marines need to wear big, heavy boots when they are on duty. Their pants must be tucked into their boots. High-ranking Marines also carry a special sword. This is a special feature of being a Marine. Have you ever seen one of those before? When on duty, they sometimes live on land and sometimes at sea on an aircraft carrier or other Navy ship so they can easily get anywhere around the world. Marines offer landing support for other troops in the Navy and the Army. They use special boats to transport troops and their equipment. Sometimes they have to make a water landing. Marines drive amphibious vehicles that can drive through deeper water. Would you think that could go in the water? They also fly special helicopters on missions over the land. Other Marines are pilots and fly fighter jets high up in the sky. Some Marines have to jump out of planes using a parachute to land safely on the ground. The Marine Band is a part of the Marines too. They provide music for various special events in the country. Have you ever seen them play? They're always faithful. God bless our Marines. Our little Marine book here is illustrated by Lisa Engler. Come and check it out. Thank you so much for joining us and have a wonderful long Memorial Day weekend.